again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. And before we get into it, I am giving away 1,000 silver this week on the channel, and all you have to do to enter and win is be subscribed to this channel, show your support by liking the video, and leave a comment down below on how long you've been with this channel. Have you been subscribed since 100 subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to see how many of you are still here and how long you've been here. So moving into this video, we're going to be going over a live gameplay of the NIRWEN'S Mercy, and we spawned in, and so far we're doing super good, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm also going to be using the Drake's Promise. Now, I started using the Drake's Promise, and I kind of enjoy it. So let's see if we can get this kill over here. And do we pick it up? Yes, we picked it up. Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that said 10 points, but that's 110. Never mind. Blast you. Yeah, die to that Drake's Promise. So, we're going to be using the NIRWEN'S Mercy, which is an Iron Banner Pulse Rifle from Year 2. And we're going to be using the Drake's Promise, which is from Year 1. And as we all know, all sidearms are pretty much good to use as long as you understand the perks that are on the sidearm that you're using. They're basically pretty good for the meta. And Drake's Promise is awesome because it has tracking. It has some form of tracking on it, which basically anything that you actually aim on somebody, higher target acquisition, better range, and it just tracks to its enemy, which is awesome. Now, warning, I mean, if you're going to pick the Drake's Promise over like the Trespasser or something, Drake's Promise has an issue with burning people down. It takes a while for the bullets to kick in and actually damage somebody, so be careful when you're using it. I've noticed that some of the kills that I use with the Drake's Promise are delayed, and that's pretty problematic, but if you understand the gun and the way it works, then you'll be good. So let's get into what this video is truly about, though. It's the NIRWEN'S Mercy that we're truly talking about today, and it's the Pulse Rifle from the Iron Banner Year 2, so during the Taken King, and this Pulse Rifle is beautiful. Now, the role that I have is True Sight IS, which is a stronger target acquisition. I could swap that out with my ranged lens, which is superb effective range, and it has poor recoil control, but it does have a precision scope. I could use that one instead, or I could just go with the red dot. But I'm definitely going to go with the True Sight. I love True Sight on pulse rifles. It's always worked for me, so I'm going to keep it that way. And then it's also got Outlaw. Outlaw has precision kills with his weapon dramatically increased reload speed, which is awesome because the reload speed on this is already 75%. And with Outlaw active, it's about 85%, which makes this gun reload incredibly fast, and during tight situations inside of Trials or inside of any other Crucible map, it works perfectly. Next up, in the middle tier, I actually have Perfect Balance or Braced Frame, and I could also use Injection Mold, but I'm going to be using Braced Frame. I like Braced Frame on this just because the stability gets increased to 100%. And it's absolutely beautiful because it doesn't jump. This pulse rifle, if it's on the head of somebody, it's going to hit their head. As long as I'm aiming appropriately, it's going to work. And also, while I'm using True Sight IS, it just seems to always hit their head when I'm aiming for it. And then the final perk on this is going to, obviously, if you guys have already noticed my radar, stays active when I'm aiming. Yes, it does have third eye, and I prefer third eye on a lot of my guns. I use scout rifles or pulse rifles with third eye, and I tend to pick third eye as my third perk on any gun that I'm using, just because it's easier to track where my enemies are coming from, and I can decide, do I need to switch to my secondary or my heavy? Do I need to use my super? How many enemies are around me? Do I have to run away? Do I stay and fight? I basically get to see the enemies around me and just decide, okay, I have my grenade melee ready, so I'm going to throw a grenade in this room to stop them from chasing after me. I'll turn around and kill these people over here, and then I'll go and destroy the other people in the room with the grenade. And that's basically is great for me because that's the way I play. I normally tend to always rely on third eye. I don't have to rely on third eye if I'm using a gun that doesn't have third eye on it, I'm okay, but I have to stop aiming all the time, and I like to have my weapon ready to fire, and it's like situations like that where I pretty much get a lot more kills, and I get a higher KD if I'm using weapons that have third eye. I found that out with watching my gameplays over the last 3 years. Third eye is a very effective perk for me to use, but I don't have to use it. So moving in, Drake's Promise a little bit. Drake's Promise is awesome. I love using it for counters, especially against shotguns and fusion rifles. I just like it. It's got a lot of kick behind it, and a lot of people aren't really prepared for Drake's Promise. There's a lot of jumping around on people's scopes because Drake fires so many rounds all at once that it's really confusing to another player that's facing off against it. And it makes their gun jump around a little bit. I've noticed that with facing off against it as well. I'm not prepared to face off against Drake's Promise because so many people don't use it, and there's so fewer people using Drags over Trespasser or the Havoc Pigeon or over the Woodworm, and it's just a gun I like using. Alongside this, inside of this video, I'm currently using my Voidwalker. And if you all are confused as to what I use on my Voidwalker, I normally use Nova Bomb Lance with Annihilate. I use Axion Dart Grenades, and I also use Lifesteal on my melee. And Lifesteal gets me out of those tight situations. Now, it's not as good as it once was, but hopefully they'll be fixing that in a future patch very soon. And we'll actually be able to use Cauterize on our Titans, and we'll also be able to use everything else, like the Red Death or the Suros Regime, which is also broken because of the patch from hotfix 2.5.0.2, which basically broke all abilities that helped grant your health and shield. But yeah, no, oh my god, this NIRWEN'S Mercy is so amazing. I love this gun. It's so good, and I'm getting so many kills with it. I can't wait to see the KD at the end of this game, though. But I really wanted to show you guys this because for the last couple of games now, I've been doing really good, and I just decided, hey, we're going to use a bunch of weapons out of my vault that I still have that I'm not using anymore, and just see if they work with the new patch. And I just picked up several pulse rifles out of my vault that I haven't used in a while, and I was like, you know what? There's a couple pulse rifles that I'm really enjoying lately, so I'm going to use these ones and see how they do. And yeah, it's working out so far. I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. We're about to win. I mean, we're up 8,000 points from the other team. I'm pretty sure I'm the top of the leaderboard, but we're going to focus on enemies first. Okay, dude, get over here. Seriously? Are you serious? You're just going to wait there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're not running away from me that easily. Oh no. Where are you? Fine. I guess I'll come over here. Oh hey, there you are. Haha, there you go. There's that Drake's Promise. And before anybody says anything in the comments, yes, I did just dab. I forgot I had that emote on this character. Nope, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Grenade. Die. There it is. So that was a good game. It was a game of Clash, by the way. If anybody didn't really catch on to what game mode I was playing Clash. So let's see how much I have going for me right now. Ooh, 20-7. A 2.86. Awesome. So there you have it, Guardians. If you all enjoyed this gameplay, remember to leave a like and share it with your friends. And I'll see you all in the next one.